All right, so we've got our database entered. We have at least 10 names in here. If you don't have 10 names, you need to get the 10 names in here. And we've got two different formats of this table. We've got the table view that looks like this, and then we have the form view that looks like this. For sorting and filtering, you want to use the table view that looks like a spreadsheet kind of. And there's two different functions, and both of them can be accessed by clicking this little arrow at the top of each field name. Sorting is right here. Sorting is where you put it in order, usually A to Z or Z to A, or if it's numbers, it'll do it numerically, for example, for age, smallest to largest, largest to smallest. So all that would do is, let's say I wanted to sort first name A to Z, it just puts everybody's names alphabetically. All right. So for the assignment, you're going to need to find 3 questions that could be answered by sorting your database. So for example, a question could be, if I put everybody alphabetically by first name, who would be first? If I put everybody's favorite animal reverse alphabetically, who would be first? For this one, it would happen to be Allison. All right? That's a sorting question. Filtering is down here. Okay? Filtering is where you're actually kind of searching for something. Now, it doesn't work for something where there's only one answer. All right, so we've got sorting going on here. Filtering is where you look for something in particular. For example, if I wanted to find out how many 12-year-olds are in my list, I would go here. I would clear everything by clicking Select All, and I would just check mark 12. And then what it will do is hide everything except for the records that meet that criteria. So there's my 12-year-olds. I've got 8 of them. So an example of a filtering question would be, how many 12-year-olds are in there? Now, notice it's hiding everybody else. I've got to turn that off by clicking this toggle filter button. Now everybody's showing. If I wanted to turn that back on, I just turn it back on. Another type of question could be, who all has the favorite color blue? I could uncheck everything, put in blue, click OK. Turns out 2 people, and that could be the answer. Could either be Tristan and Zach, or it could be how many people have the favorite color of blue. Answer would be 2. All right, now the final type of a question is called kind of a combination question. And you see on the board, I want you to do 4 of these. This is where you actually do 2 steps. You either filter it, then sort it, or you actually do 2 filters. So here's an example. I would ask the question, all right, out of my 12-year-olds, who alphabetically is first by first name? So that means I would find only my 12-year-olds, and then I would alphabetically put their first names. Allison would be the answer. All right, so that is a sort, or rather a filter and a sort. So I sorted by 2 different things. Now I could also do a double filter where the question would be, for example, out of my 12-year-olds, who has blonde hair? So I would first go and say, all right, I only want my 12-year-olds. And then I'm going to go over here to hair and say, okay, who is blonde? Where is it at? Oh, I guess I have nobody. So let's do dirty blonde. That would be 3. Okay, so your answer to your question would be, out of my 12-year-olds, how many have dirty blonde hair? It would be 3. All right.